The moon was big that night, bigger than it had ever been. It was full and blindingly bright. Its brilliance overtook the stars which twinkled against a clear black sky. It lit the gathering of clans, its presence acknowledged with round gleaming eyes and quiet whispers. It was as though STARCLAN'S watchful eye required a closer look at the cats swarming beneath. It was an impressive crowd at the great stones. 4 jutting tall rocks. 4 clans gathered, but only 2 of them are relevant to this story. Ash Clan and Boulder Clan. Their long history of war defined their torrid relationship. It felt unending, and the scars of their conflict ran so deep it poisoned and marked the youth before they could even have a glimmer in their claw. Perhaps that's why STARCLAN was watching, to see what they'd do next. To see if they'd dare break the peace treaty required at each gathering. The tension in the air was like a thick fog. You could practically taste the bitterness of it. But still, no one spoke ill of one another. Not yet, at least. They'd never dare crack the first hiss. Of course, a real warrior remains calm and brave, despite all troubles. But they watched one another, closely, their ears twisting back to try and catch something. One wrong look could cause all composure to shatter between the clans. The anticipation of a fight. Loss changed both sides, and despite the clans wanting the war to end, they still could not come to an agreement. Neither could bow their head and resign. It had killed their pride, their honor as fighters, their strength as a clan. What? What was this war about? What started it? The common forces that drive a warrior. Ambition and arrogance.
This is before all the junk that's going to happen in the actual campaign. So you're all alive. Good job. You're all still alive. For now.
Damn it.
And to, make this make sense, because I had sent the timeline, and Moongaze dies, kind of really fast. So, Snake Fang, you are technically Snake Paw at this time. And figures of importance that you guys know. So, we've got Lavender Briar's around, Cobra Paw is still around. We've got... Well, I'm checking all my NPCs that I have ready to unleash on everybody. We got Flame Spots, Gold Star, Silent Petal's still here. That's all the main guys that I think actually you care about. And unless there's also what I call him, Beetlefoot. Beetlefoot's definitely a forgettable NPC.
Still alive?
Yeah, Silent Petal's still alive. This is before the incident that killed most of you. Moongaze just met kind of an untimely end due to reasons we'll find out later, but not today. So, to set the scene a little bit for you guys, it is the gathering. All 4 clans have come together tonight under the full moon to discuss, the usual goings-ons of what happens between the clans. While Fern Clan and Rain Clan don't have much of anything too terrible to share, most leaders report things with a lot of, finesse and close guarded words, because nobody really wants to admit to doing too well or too bad. Unlike Boulder Clan and Ash Clan, who have been kind of on and off again at each other's throats for what feels like moons now of this beef. Flashfire, you were supposed to go here with Shiverstar, but she could not make it because Shiverstar was having a panic attack, and she just didn't have the heart to be able to attend. And Flashfire, the queen she is, decides to step up. She says, okay, I'll report for you. So Flashfire, you will get to sit beside the other 3 leaders of the clan. How do you feel about that?
I mean, this is where I belong, after all. Right beside the rest of them. That makes sense.
Sunface, where are you? The gathering hasn't quite started yet. I would say you guys get to kind of gab and talk to each other a little bit. So any of you, though I'm starting with Pebble, any of you may talk to each other or an NPC if you'd like. What are you doing, Pebble?
To my brother, Flamespots.
You're talking to your brother, Flamespots. What are you talking to him about?
I'm just making a small talk about the weather and the prey, and about other clans and how they're doing. And I'm asking how his health.
Oh, my health? Well, I'm doing fine, Sunface. I just... Aren't you nervous? I mean, all those Ash Clan cats, they've been just giving us nasty looks. And where's Shiverstar? Isn't that weird?
Oh, brother, you can't just be nervous. We're Boulder Clan clans. We're proud and we stand strong. No matter what's happening. You get it? You get it.
Well, that's...
Even if Shiverstar not here, I'm sure she'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
If you say so. It's easy for you to say.
Oh, don't be like that. You know I'll be here to support you.
Well, thanks. I'm here to support you too. I really think Goldstar is going to choose you to be deputy. Beetlefoot's getting pretty old.
Yeah, I noticed this too. He started walking very slow lately.
I honestly think Goldstar's just like letting him stay as deputy is kind of like a pity thing for a while, you know. The old man needs his last hurrah a bit.
It's true. Maybe he's doing it from respect. But who knows? I know I'll be the new Boulder Clan deputy one day. Maybe very soon. Who knows? Just wait and see. Flamespots will be the best duo of the healer and the leader of Boulder Clan.
Yeah, we'll make a good team, I think. Like always.
You need to stop being so nervous. Your face is ugly when you do that.
He kind of like scrunches up his nose at that a little bit, but he doesn't like say anything more. He's like, okay, Sunface, I'm gonna go talk to the other healers now. Artemis, what is Snakefang up to? He may have overheard Sunface blabbering on about being the next deputy.
Snakepaw turns to Cobra Paw, like, tail lasting a bit. Of course, Mr. Righteous gets to be the next deputy.
Why? Do you want to be the deputy?
Like, gosh, no. I don't want to have anything to do with this clan.
We should skip out on this. This is so lame. I'm surprised they even let us here. They don't even think we're like cats like them. They just think we're dirt.
No. I miss my parents.
Me too. Sometimes... never mind. I probably shouldn't talk about it here.
We can talk about it later if you want.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I've got some ideas, Snakepaw, and I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe Boulder Clan and Ash Clan, they're not worth it. She kind of like lowers her voice as well when saying this, because she doesn't want anyone to overhear them.
They're too focused on this StarClan forsaken rules.
I know. I'm so over it. Stupid stone teller blabbering on about it all the time. So annoying.
I agree.
Haven't you noticed he's, like, been pointing it in our direction more often? I'm not imagining that, right?
I don't think you are. This whole clan is against us.
Truly annoying.
Oxides.
Oh, Snakefall, my goodness.
What? They are fox heights.
I know, but gosh, saying it in front of everyone. So bold. Hey, wait a
I'll
minute.
say it louder. Fox heights, all of you.
Would anyone like to overhear that?
I would.
Oh boy, Moongaze.
I think I hear this, and I go over with the most, like, timid, nervous deposition, and I kindly ask, "Oh, Snake Paw, Cobra Paw, how is your stay in Boulder Clan being?"
It's fine.
Oh, and why should a StarClan kisser like you care?
Even though your parents broke the code, that doesn't mean others should treat you any differently. You have done no wrong.
Cobra Paw, like, she kind of rolls her eyes at this. And she's like, okay, Moongaze. Whatever. And she kind of, like, gives Snake Fang, like, a raised eyebrow, like, this lady's about to start preaching to us about how we should respect StarClan because we are all loved by God or something.
This Snake Paw meets Cobra Paw's gaze and he's like, ugh, not again.
I know that if you believe strong enough, one day you shall be reunited with your siblings in StarClan.
Oh my god.
What do you know about Etiquette? Etiquette died because you guys chased us out.
Snake Paw, and, like, Cobra Paw kind of stands up, and she, like, Cobra Paw is, like, a big fluffy cat, kind of like Snake Paw as well, but she's, like, just a little bit smaller, but she still kind of puts herself in front of her brother, because he's, like, puffing up out of the anger, probably, and she's
Yes,
like,
he is.
she's not worth it. Let's not make a scene. And you do see, like, kind of a rare fear in your sister's eyes when she says this.
He'll kind of, like, wrap around his sister protectively, while shooting a nasty glare at Moongaze.
Moongaze flinches back at your yellow eyes that seem to burrow into her soul. Oh, okay then. StarClan, bless you both. I'll keep you in my prayers. And she runs off towards the messy
Please don't.
Please don't. Moongaze, you walk over to the healers. You do see Flame Spot sitting over there. You also see Silent Petal sitting over there if you're interested in talking to either of them.
I'm interested in talking to Flame Spots.
All right. He's kind of just sitting there minding his own business. He's sharing, you know, healers kind of have a little bit of a different code when it comes to, like, clan conflict, you know? Like, there's still, like, yes, the herbs are growing quite well this season, and has StarClan said anything to you lately? But because of how long this conflict has been going between Boulder Clan and Ash Clan, he's kind of, like, keeping to himself. He hasn't, like, spoken to Silent Petal. He's always been kind of a little reserved. He's not, like, shy or, like, scared. He's just maybe an introvert or something.
So I go up, and I look back over towards Snake Paw and Cobra Paw, and I say to Flame Spots, it seems as though the banishment of their parents and the death of their siblings have been taking quite a toll on them. They've denounced StarClan's words. I believe you should try to lead them onto the right path, Flame Spots.
Oh, well, I'll be honest, they're not really easy to talk to. I mean, they will make good enough warriors, I think. I suspect, at the very least, Cobra Paw might come around to the idea. Snake Fang, on the other hand, he kind of, like, casts a weary glance over at Snake Paw, and he's like, I honestly don't know. I've never met a cat so angry
I used to be friends with their mother, Viper Rain. She'd have those moments. I just hope he doesn't end up the same way she did.
Yes, that's true. He, like, looks really uncomfortable.
Not only did they break STARCLAN'S will, but they abandoned their children because of their greed.
Right. Well, Moongaze, I have to talk to my grandpa. I'll see you around.
Once he goes away, I instantly turn to Silent Petal and like, I knew it wasn't right for them to be raised in Boulder Clan. See, he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care.
You'd think they would care, considering how much they, cherish the code and the clans, but...
They're the closest to STARCLAN. The fact that they don't even... It's a tragedy, Silent Petal. A real tragedy.
Oh, Moongaze, it'll be fine. Even though some of us may be physically closer to STARCLAN, that doesn't mean everyone has STARCLAN so close in their hearts. You're ruled by their passion. That's a good thing.
Yes, I suppose.
We can't save them all, unfortunately, but I'm glad you're still trying.
Yes. Oh, if I could just go back, I'd stop the whole Viper Rain thing from even happening. She was so dear to me.
She was a very good warrior, and she would have been an excellent mother, but cats like that... And she shakes her head.
Silent Petal?
Yes?
Do you think Rubble Kit's in STARCLAN?
Well, I think that you may have saved him, yes. With our prayers to STARCLAN, after he went missing, I know that we've ensured his peace.
I'm glad he never had to grow up like those two did. It's good.
I'm gonna bother Kanni now, because guess who's walking up to her? Lavender Briar.
Oh, fuck. Flashfire just says it out loud, seeing him.
Yes, he walks
What?
over to you. He's swaying his long tail with the plume on the end.
What do you want, Lavender Briar?
Flashfire. I just wanted to see if you were comfortable alone up here.
Yes, I am. Do you really think I wouldn't be? You know how many times I'll probably have to take over for Shiverstar's situation?
Well, I hope you're not too comfortable. She is the leader after all, not you.
STARCLAN, of course.
Good.
What made you think otherwise?
You just seemed quite cozy. Just... never mind. And he kind of glances with his purple eyes to the side. And, can you do a spirit plus focus?
Oh god, let's see.
I want to see if you can read his expression there, because he was about to say some shit. To you.
We rolling 2 dice.
Whoa.
I accidentally hit the wrong button. Shit.
Alright, well, if you want to go with that 2 and that 4, that works.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, a 2 and a 4. Flashfire, are you the kind of person to assume things about people?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. You are not 1000% sure, but you assume that he is probably making some connection to your father here with how satisfied you are sitting with everyone. At the very least, you think that's where he's going.
I can see what you might be thinking, and I really do hope that it's not that.
All I'm thinking about is how nice a night it is. Finally a gathering that's not raining. Ugh, so bad on the pilt.
Mm-hmm.
Either way,
Oh, that's...
do you remember everything Shiverstar debriefed you on?
Of course.
Flashfire, can you roll for me again? Can I get a intelligence plus ponder for me?
Oh god, that's so many fucking dice.
Oh, thank God. That's good. You'll remember things. 5, 5, 6, 4, 2, 1, 1. 2 ones. Interesting. I'll put those 2 ones in my back pocket for now. So, you remember that Shiverstar wanted you to basically kind of like give some basic odds and ends types of deals, being like, hey, we got over some cases of green cough, everything's going well, hunting's been great, you know, the usual kind of stuff. And she did stress to you very hardcore, do not bring up the Boulder Clan stuff.
Well, obviously, we gotta talk about the green cough situation and how we're dealing so well with it. And border patrols and all the like, and specifically, she's mentioned more than once. Not to mention any of the Boulder Clan shit.
Yes. And I was coming up here to remind you again, do not talk about it.
Of course not. Why do you think I would?
Yes, sometimes you act before speaking, and that's not always a good thing. Though I suppose it's useful for... Ah! Oh my goodness, he's dying. Though I suppose it's useful for a warrior.
I step away from Moonpetal, and I see them talking about the reports. And I come up much more confident than before, chest puffed out. I'm obviously proud of myself.
Right.
I think that we should stress in this meeting how important StarClan is to the clans.
Moon, I would rather recommend that you hold your tongue. I heard your conversation.
But we don't want
Silence! Shiverstar isn't here. You were going to listen to me.
Well, Flashfire, what's so wrong with discussing the matters of StarClan?
I have no opinion about that, besides positive. I am just not very sure we should be mentioning it in the matters of a recent...
We need to stop others from becoming like those filthy code breakers.
How loud did she say that? God damn.
Wrong.
I say it across the clearing. If she's not going to announce it, I will.
Ooh.
I say it across the clearing. If she's not going to announce it, I will.
Ooh.
Moon?
Snake whips his head around and he hisses softly under his breath, ma'am.
Moon, you will get down from this tree right now before I throw you off of it.
Fine, I huff and I'm just like, just remember, Shiverstar has 9 lives, you don't.
Is that a threat?
I'm just saying, if I called StarClan to strike you down, they would do it happily.
Then where are they?
Can I make a spirit plus faith to put some clouds over the moon?
Go for it.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Roll.
Fail.
10d6. Here we go, boys.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
no.
Putting my GM
Oh,
cloak
no.
back on for this is crazy. Oh my god! So many. 5, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 6, 5, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 successes. Let me sip more water.
Damn.
And also 2 ones. Interesting. Also putting those in my back pocket. Okay. So, yeah, as Moongaze says this, like, some clouds notably roll over the moonlight, just kind of darkening things a bit. It's not like a full, like, you know, full-on StarClan thunderstorm of rage. It's definitely like a Ooh, there's a distant, eerie rumble in the sky.
She kind
See-
of just like raises a brow. And it's almost wet season.
I'm just saying, watch yourself.
Lavender Briar, despite being annoying and a shit starter, does gently wrap his tail around Moongaze. Also, Moongaze, to inform you, Lavender Briar is the stone teller of your clan, so he's kind of
Yes.
in your wheelhouse. And he offers her a kind smile, and he says, "Come now, Moongaze. Let us have a seat. The gathering is starting soon. Perhaps at the very least we can discuss these matters with fellow healers and fellow stone tellers. People who understand."
I guess. Thank you, Lavender Briar. And I walk away happily.
Of course. And he casts like a sneaky little glance back at Flashfire. And Flashfire, as you sit up there after that like little scuffle that happened between you guys, that little argument, all the leaders are kind of side-eyeing you.
She kind of gives them a sharp eye, like, you gonna say something?
And the gathering, it begins. Like I said, Fern Clan and Rain Clan, they don't have much of anything interesting to share. You all chant their apprentices and new warriors' names with honor, and, you know, it's fun. It's a good time. And Goldstar, leader of Boulder Clan, steps up, and he kind of casts a small glance over at Flashfire. He respectfully bows his head to her. He turns to look over the crowd. "Boulder Clan is thriving, as usual. We have nothing to worry about. Our deputy, Beetlefoot, has served me well in my time and many successful years of being a leader. But he will soon retire, and I look over my warriors, hoping to find a new deputy. And luckily I find that I am spoiled with choice." He lets out like a hearty laugh as all the other Boulder Clan cats kind of stand up tall at the idea of becoming the next deputy, perhaps sun-faced taller than others. "I do hope that Ash Clan is recovering much better after the green cough incident that had been occurring. At the very least, I am glad that we were able to provide you with some herbs. It was nice to exchange some peace." He bows his head to let Flashfire speak.
The Flashfire does definitely return the bow and does hold a lot of respect towards him. Thank you, Golden Star. I would like to say I do hope that Beetle will enjoy his retirement. He has definitely earned it.
Oh, that's the truth. That old boy has seen many, many moons of war. I'm proud of him.
Well, let's hope that he will see many, many more moons without it.
Indeed. That seems to, like, give you some, like, plus points with Goldstar a little bit. The idea of hearing, less war, this sounds great.
As you have seen, Shiverstar cannot make it today due to some health complications. As you've mentioned, we have had a problem with our green cough, and she is not immune to it as well. So I am here to share our wonderful news. Things are going great. We are recovering. We are stronger than ever, despite all things. And she kind of like pauses. It's like the words seem to kind of catch in the back of her throat. She thought she has it. She got up here. She managed to lose what she was supposed to say.
I want her to make a spirit plus endurance check for me.
Oh god. Spirit plus endurance.
And also Snakefang and Moongaze, I want you to do the same thing. You know what, Pebble, you too, if some face is gearing up to say something smart about this.
And what's the roll again?
Spirit plus endurance.
Okay, so that'll just be
6-1.
So 0 and 0. So I don't roll.
You roll a 1.
you yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dice. 6,
That's
6.
6. It was right.
Okay.
Holy cow.
W.
Wall has no spirit, no endurance. Still rolled a 6.
Still
Let's
got that 6. Okay. Flashfire. Those other ones are returning to haunt you right now. As the words
God.
stick in the back of your throat, and the stress of this is kind of catching up to you, because, God, you were told not to talk about the Boulder Clan thing, and the thing is that, like, that's kind of like most of your news. Anything you know about what's going on in the clan, it's like, well, we had, like, a border skirmish, but, you know, we've been able to work through that, and we've been having trouble getting herbs because trade between us and Boulder Clan's garbage. It's like, all the information you're thinking of is just like, Boulder Clan sucks, boo, Boulder Clan, no, and you're like, oh God, please, brain, help me now. And Moongaze, you had something you wanted to share with everybody about the goodwill of STARCLAN, didn't you?
Hell yeah, I did.
And Snakefang, that's probably gonna really piss you off soon.
Oh yes.
I happily stand out from the crowd. Just as
Moongaze?
confident,
She's already
just
like,
as
oh boy.
confident as I was before. And I'm like, STARCLAN has guided our cause well with the Green Cough and our border disputes with Boulder Clan. And I simply wanted to remind the clans that we must appreciate STARCLAN and hold them close in our hearts, lest we turn to rogues and traitors. That's all.
Flashfire's looking
You
towards
calling my
Lavender,
parents
like,
rogues
please
and
help.
traitors?
Oh boy.
Lavender, I swear.
You see Lavender, he's sitting with the other stone tellers. Right when you look at him, it's like your eyes meet for just like a millisecond, and you could tell he's pretending not to see you. Like he's looking over his shoulder at Snakefang, who just cried out from the crowd.
Oh. I respond with, your parents were traitors, but you're not, Snake, and be proud of that.
My parents have cherished STARCLAN even after their exile.
If they holded STARCLAN dear, you wouldn't be here.
Ooh.
Are you saying I shouldn't exist?
According to the code, yes.
Moongaze.
What?
Well, maybe you shouldn't exist
Like-
either.
I tried to be polite with this young
Can
cat,
some
but
faith use silence on Snakebot?
he's done nothing but talk horrid things about STARCLAN.
Snakebot is waiting to lunge at Moongaze right now.
Gold
if we
Star.
let that problem fester, if
Golden
we
Star,
allow
please.
He like stands up with his stubby legs, and he looks over to, like, he's ready to say something, but he looks to Sunface, and Sunface, you immediately could tell that he's depending on you here. This is like a potential deputy quest for you.
What do you want, son? Quo food?
Damn.
What do you roll for silence snack?
Silent snack?
What?
You're gonna suffocate him if you do that. Do you want to intimidate him instead? Or manipulate him? Or you could
No.
totally attack him. That's
I'm gonna orate.
Oh, alright.
I'm gonna count everyone down.
Alright.
What do you roll?
Let's see. Alright. Let me click on orate here. Doobie-doo. So let's see. The rules of our orate. So, you will be using this. So, it's a contested roll. So, you roll a spirit plus speech, and Snakepaw has to roll a spirit plus focus. Whoever has the most successes wins.
I'm gonna roll 5 and 3, right?
What do you have in your, what do you have in, oh god, spirit and speech?
I have 5 and speech I have 3.
Yeah, so
8 dice.
eight dice total, yes. Damn,
Eight
that's a
D-
lot. That's a D4.
Shit.
You need 8d6. Oh, god damn. Okay, let's go, Pebble.
Yay!
Alright. 6, 5. Okay, yeah. Snake Paw. Actually, you know what? You know what, Pebble? You describe how Sunface puts this and, like, whatever he's doing, like, you know, how he looks as he says this, because it works. You've won.
On face, he stands proudly. He looks up on everyone in the gathering and just trying to speak in the calm but loud voice. Dear clanmates and clan neighbors, I think this is very unprofessional to start arguments like that on our gatherings. Why don't we leave all these arguments after the gathering? What do you say?
The crowd seems to calm at this. It seems
Yeah.
to work.
And as soon as the crowd calms,
Oh, Moongaze.
I'm going to kill it.
seeing that Snakepaw has been thoroughly shut up, she smirks to herself and she's like, I just want to make sure that he doesn't end up like Viper Rain, cold and starving, with no proper clan to support them. And I shoot a glare at Golden Star.
Oh.
Snakepaw
And a silent
leaves the
Moongaze.
gathering. He just leaves the gathering. He can't take this anymore. And he can't go against Sunface and Doorway, so he just leaves the gathering.
I glare at Golden Star because I'm like, they should have stayed in Ash Clan. They would have been more religious.
He shoots flash fire, Gold Star that is, the nastiest side eye, like with his one big white fluffy bushy eyebrow shot straight up, kind of like, damn girl, you're gonna let her talk to me like that?
Flashfire has like had her paw in her head for a second, just like, oh my goodness, breathe, breathe, breathe. You're going to get so mad if you don't breathe. And then it just kind of boils over. She puts her paw down, and you can feel the bark cracking as she raises her voice into a yowl. And for a moment, those who remember him can only see her father in her place as she demands, Moongaze, you will back down and hold your tongue, lest I rip it out of you.
Lest she rip it out of me. If StarClan didn't approve of what I was saying, they would cover the moon.
The moon seems to only retain the clouds that had been curled over it from earlier, though the sky does remain a bit dark, once again kind of punctured by that deep rumble in the distance.
Yeah, I know StarClan's proud of me, so I'm going to happily go and sit down near Lavender, Briar, and Silent Petal. I did the right thing.
Golden Star, he regards the crowd after kind of... he manages to keep his cool, but you could tell in his snout that his nose is a bit wrinkled up from the anger, being shaken up by that, being accused of not being a star-fearing man. What the hell? And he acknowledges his clan. I think that is enough of the gathering for us today. Boulder Clan, let's not stand around here and talk to these people. It is not worth our time. And he jumps away from the tree, and Boulder Clan begins to make their exit from the gathering.
Ooh, Moongaze when I get you, Moongaze when I get you!
Smiles.
The evil. As Flame Spots is kind of walking away from, the healer group there, he kind of gives Moongaze this weary glance. And he looks like he's going to say something to you, but he decides against it and quickly makes his exit. Whereas Lavender Briar nods to you approvingly, and Silent Petal just looks as calm as always. Flashfire, that was kind of intense. And you're sure that Lavender Briar is probably going to deliver some twisted version of this narrative to Shiverstar about your failure at the gathering. And Sunface, you feel like you got some pretty nice brownie points with Goldstar, though what happened at the gathering was a bit concerning. I mean, AshClan, they seem to be clearly getting out of line. And Snakepaw, God, Snakepaw, you are just fuming.
Oh yeah, he has stormed out ages ago now.
Mm-hmm. I will
He
say,
ain't going back to camp. He's going to his parents.
Cobra Paw is like following you. She's like trying to make she's doing the thing where she wants you to be okay, but she's not going to talk to you right now because she feels like that's probably not the best move.
What a good sister.
Yeah. She just doesn't want to, like, you know, say anything when he's mad because he's probably not going to say anything smart back. But she wants to be there for him. And there's where I'm going to end our prologue.
Yay!
Yay, drama! Oh my god.
We're gonna kill each other.